Welcome everybody to my year-end series that I've been doing since the beginning of my YouTube career. This is the Game of the Words series that I do through the month of December. It is really awesome this year because actually I added a few categories to my year-end series this year. And we're starting off with the new one, a new category, Mobile Game of the Year. I play a lot of mobile games. Now I'm talking Android, iPhone, iPad, Galaxy Tab. I do both. I cover everything. And this is going to be a video game. I'm sticking to the video game categories here. Although I do a lot of different mobile apps, I love software. I try all the different, whatever the big mobile thing is of the year. But this is one that I really have to address. This is one that really took people by storm. I mean, literally storm. This doesn't happen quite often. And it actually was this app that made me make this a category in my year-end series. I usually always briefly mention them through the year, like what my favorite mobile game was, but this time I'm actually making a video. It's not going to be too long. I'm going to get right to the point here. There's been a lot of great games. I've been playing a ton of games on my iPad. I've been playing a ton of games on my iPhone, on our Android systems here, and my parents got the Galaxy. I like to test a lot of things. I like to test a lot of exclusive applications. This one was a no-brainer. If you've been paying attention to the news, social media, this was a phenomenon. Every single person in the world was talking about this. And if you haven't guessed it yet, you got it. Pokemon Go. To not bring this game to people's attention would be an outcry. I mean, this was a phenomenon. This was unbelievable. And I'm going to tell you something right now. This is a game that literally got people into video games that don't even care about games. I know we can talk about, is it a game? To us real hardcore gamers, maybe not, but you know what? It got people interested, and I'm going to tell you what it really did, which why it made my list. And this is something that I never thought something could happen. It got people into Pokemon that don't even know anything about Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon since the early days, and I've been going out with my fiance for many years. And ever since we've been together, I've been obsessed with Pokemon, and she's always like, ugh. And, she's really cool, down to earth. She always is getting me cards and all kinds of stuff and amiibos and whatnot, but she's not really, what the heck is Pokemon? Now, I talk to her. She knows about what a Pokedex is. She knows about what an evolution is. She knows how to evolve. I mean, this is incredible. She sees me playing X and Y and Sun and Moon on my 3DS. She's like, oh, wow, that looks cool. I mean, this is amazing. What game, what app ever did that? And whether you want to call it, a real Pokemon game, a real experience, that's up to you. But all I know is that it got people interested to go to that next level. To check out a 3DS. To check out the card game, to collecting amiibos, Pokemon amiibos, to collecting Pokemon cards, to playing X and Y, Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon. To watch the anime series even. And that's what Pokemon Go did. I mean, it was in the news every day, bad and good. People were getting arrested. People were going on private property. There were people protesting against it. The whole trouble with the Pokestops, driving and getting into accidents and all this negativity. And then the good stuff where, people were staying out of trouble. Kids were really enjoying it. Everybody wanted to exercise more. I think they said that people were burning millions of calories because they were driving and walking around and getting out of parks and trying to find, that special hard-to-find amiibo. And they had all this data and analytics and stuff that they pulled from the app. It was an incredible movement. It was an incredible thing that we've never seen before. There's been great games, like I said, even, Super Mario Brothers Run, and I've been playing some really amazing games. I've been playing actually a ton of really good full-fledged games like that. You wouldn't even believe these are games that are on an iPad. But if I would be fooling myself not to have this the winner this year because of just the attention and really how it got people involved into Pokemon. I mean, into video games, but I mean, more technical, into Pokemon. Like I said, there's people not talking about, oh, he's a fire type. Oh, he's an energy. He's a grass type. He's a water type. Like, these people didn't even know what Pokemon was, the day before the app came out. And then it was just incredible. Now, you also have to respect Niantic and Nintendo for supporting this. It's a well-supported app. We've been getting holiday support. We've been getting, there was a thing for Halloween, extra experience points, more specific types of Pokemon that reappear. All the updates are free. I haven't had to pay a dime in-app purchases. I haven't spent any money. Everything I've been getting is earned. It's always been updating. They're always working out glitches. They're always, supporting the app, telling people to continue playing it. They're adding more Pokemon. They're going to be adding a lot more generations to the game in the future, different modes, trading. And, that's important when you play a game. And support and free, content is really, really important. And, feeling nickel and dimed is a bad thing, and I haven't felt that at all in this app. And I've been playing it, and yeah, I'm sure the views and the player base has dropped off, dramatically since the launch of the game. But that's going to happen to any game. But it's still being played. There's still people obsessed with it. I got a group of people, and including my fiance. We go all over. We're still trying to complete our Pokedex. We're evolving, we're collecting things, we're having fun, we're talking about it. It's getting people, to talk about Pokemon. It's getting people interested in buying the 3DS for Pokemon games. I had a buddy of mine that subscribes to me that actually bought Pokken Tournament on the Wii U because he hears me talk about Pokemon Go so much. So, yeah, with all the great mobile games that I played this year, I'm going to give the award to Pokemon Go, a no-brainer. I knew deep down that this game was going to be huge. I really did, because it's like the augmented reality. It's really cool. I remember when the game first launched, I was in my backyard playing for hours, and I was like coming in, like my face was like, plus I was a Pokemon fanatic, so to a Pokemon fanatic, it was like, wow, this is awesome, And people knew getting into Pokemon. That was the best. Like, people that were talking about Pokemon the next day, like, that never even knew that the thing existed, or that used to tell me, oh, be quiet, you and your Pokemon. Now they're having discussions about me about EV evolutions. I mean, seriously, like, I'm not kidding. That's incredible. To me, that's incredible. And that, that deserves praise. It really does. So, Pokemon Go, you are my mobile game of the year. Hope you join me. We got a lot more coming. We got a lot more game awards coming in different categories. And then my big one is Game of the Year and Honorable Mention. I hope you join me for that. Take care, and I'll see you for all the other year-end game series. Bye-bye. Gotta catch 'em all!